now that we're speaking about children, what vaccination? That's a hot topic. I don't know if you want to go there, but I've read that you can vaccinate using homeopathy. What's the difference between mainstream vaccination and homeopathy vaccination? Besides obviously the content, but...
Right. I mean, obviously, again, you don't want to get into a whole debate with people of... I mean, I get ridiculed for my personal choices with my children of not vaccinating them. And that's only because I've done my research, right? Mm-hmm. And it is a right, at least here in Canada, that, you know, we can or we cannot. Nobody tells us what to do. But it's just the risks involved, I guess, with the vaccinations. Homeopathy can be used as a prophylactic. I don't really want to say that you can vaccinate your child homeopathically. I mean, I don't want to, you know, offend anybody, but I know that if a child's vaccinated and there's severe reactions, homeopathy is great for treating the acuteness of what happens, whether the arm swells, whether, you know, there's a fever, whether whatever it happens to be. Like from a homeopath's perspective, again, I think when I was listening to Dr. Robin Murphy, he said that the vital force does not know it's being vaccinated. Right. Basically, a poison is entering the system, so, and it's a puncture wound. So you're treating it like basically it knows no different than it just got bit by a snake, or it just got, you know, some kind of poisonous like bite from a spider or a scorpion or something. So it doesn't know any better, so it's going to react. Right. But in the all, what happens is, sure, does vaccinations do what they're supposed to do? They do, but in all honesty, in my personal opinion, it lowers the level of the immunity for that child. That susceptibility, we're all there on that range. And it's hard to tell where your child falls. And obviously there are children that have severe reactions to it, and there's children that aren't affected at all. But when they get vaccinated, will it change that susceptibility? Absolutely it will. It will move them around on that scale. So, I mean, I think the other thing I think with Dr. Robin Murphy, I really like the way he said, with doctors, he said, you know, the great point is, you know, get 100 doctors in a room and give them all pistols and just tell them that 3 of them are loaded. And ask them, you know, like, are they going to participate? Chances are you probably won't get one of them. But, I mean, your statistics there are the same as vaccinations. You only have a, you know, you have a 95% chance. There's only 3 pistols that are loaded. So are you going to take that chance? Because if you're taking that chance and you happen to fall in that percentage, that's 100% damage, right? That's 100% damage that you're actually risking. And it's 100% happening to you if it's you or your child.
Unbelievable. Which
is something that I couldn't myself.
Yeah, no, I understand totally. Now, moving on from that topic, I had a naturopath on the show earlier, and he said naturopathically you can treat autism depending on what stage. ADHD, autism, hot topics as well. Homeopathy, do they, I mean, I assume the right remedy would treat.
Correct. It all depends on the individual again. I mean, I can't say yay or nay depending on that individual, but can it be successful treatment? Absolutely, when given the correct remedy. I mean, again, about just getting the word out there. Currently, I do believe that there is somebody doing a documentary on homeopathy, and it's on Blind Dog Film or blinddogs.com. Okay. And there is bits and pieces, and actually she has documented an autistic child, and it's phenomenal. I mean, to me, when you watch something like that, it speaks volumes, the emotions in the parents, you know, the emotion, like seeing the child himself from not speaking to actually saying his first word. So can it help? Absolutely.
Now, you mentioned off camera as well that you're possibly looking at doing a series of transformation and recording. Imagine getting an autistic child to come in. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That would be wonderful.
Do you want to tell the audience what you were saying earlier?
Well, yes. If anybody is interested, actually, I'm looking for at least 3 individuals to provide free treatment pertaining that you will do video footage for me. I'm looking to do the follow-ups and follow the treatment. So something that I can actually post on the website that I'm actually designing. I think it would be fabulous to get it out there and to give people an idea of what homeopathy can actually provide for people.
What a fantastic gift. You know, so honestly, anybody out there, Tamara is fantastic, and anybody who is looking to have free treatment and be videoed for their transformation.
It's giving back. I mean, you have to give back, and I think just, again, people can see for themselves, right? It speaks volumes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'd love to see the homeopathic video that you're talking about, that they're actually doing a documentary.
Well, they're looking for, I know that they are looking for donations. That's how this film is actually, this document is actually getting funded through people's donations.
Wow, beautiful.
So, but I'm like, it'd be wonderful to actually see it get out there for people the public to actually become aware that...
Where is, in your opinion, where is homeopathy in the public eye? Is it well known or is it accepted?
I want to say some people are like, homo what? Homo what? I mean, you get people, some people have heard of it. Some people obviously have been treated with remedies. There's other people, you know, depending on where they're coming, they've been treated, oh, it doesn't work. But again, were they given the correct remedy? Did they go for the follow-up? There's so much to take into consideration. It would just be nice that it takes its place.
Yeah.
And I do agree that it's going to be from, you know, people, it's going to be well known more from the acute treatments rather, and then once people are familiar and it becomes more widely accepted, then I think people will see the better depth of what it can actually provide for them. But it's the acute conditions, that the acute treatments of the individuals, that it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know, I went, you know, and wow, the poison ivy, it just, wow, amazing, or my baby stopped screaming with colic, because, you know, that's how it's going to be known. And then once people, you know, get the up and in, that's when it's going to be better known. I mean, like I think I told you previously that, I mean, the Queen, the royal family in England, they have their own personal homeopath. Like, what does that tell you? I mean, obviously there's something there that to pay attention to. I mean, it's more widely accepted over in Europe than it is, but it's just reintroducing it to North America to know that this is an option. This is here, you know?
Fantastic. Excellent. I'm glad you're spreading the word, because I think it's fantastic. And in India as well, I have a doctor friend in India, and I think they pretty much all practice homeopathy.
There's homeopathic hospitals in India.
Yeah.
So, which is, again, would be wonderful to see, you know, to eventually reach that kind of stage here would be wonderful to offer people that kind of treatment.
Absolutely. Look out, St. Catherine's. Now, something that I'm interested in at the moment is the electromagnetic forces. Can homeopathy help with that, with the phone towers, the pollution in the air, if you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but specifically, are you looking at individuals now for treatments, or
just, is there something that you can take, like you said, rescue remedy from the Bach flower,
right,
to help? Is there anything that would be sort of a shotgun treatment for that, because we're all so inundated every day? I'm just being hopeful here.
Right. I mean, obviously, like, I don't want to answer that, you know, completely. I mean, yes, I mean, it's a problem out there. Can it be treated? I mean, I did read on somebody's website that yes, it can strengthen, like, from the electromagnetic fields. I mean, I don't want to put my total opinion, behind that. Is there remedies made from, say, X-rays for radiation? Yes, there is. Okay, but it's not something that people should be running out and dosing themselves just because they're worried about it. I mean, it should be obviously taken if it's needed.
Okay, I'm on the lookout for different things that you can carry on your person, because I do a lot of air travel, etc. So
right.
but anyways, I'll keep looking.